Good morning, everyone. In the last class, as we discussed about criteria for congruence of triangles, we have discussed various criteria, which you have already got in your lower classes also. The criteria that we have, the rules that we have discussed in the last class were side rule. Next is we have discussed about side angle side rule, and apart from this two rule, we have also discussed about angle side angle rule. So this we have talked about already in the conversation or in the last class video. We have talked about these three rules: the side angle side, and angle side angle rule. So I hope all of you have gone through these three rules and you have studied about these two rules from your textbook as well. Okay. So now, yes, in the last class I told you that apart from these three rules, that in the first rule and second rule, and in the third rule, the rule is angle side angle rule. This rule can also be utilized or used as angle side rule. As I told you that what does this angle side rule means, I want to I told you that I'm going to discuss about angle side rule in this particular class only. So based on that, today I'm going to tell you about angle side congruence rule. So according to this particular rule, as we in the last class, I told you that in angle side angle rule, the side has to be included in between the two angles, as we discussed in the last class. But whereas in angle side rule, what we have to have, actually the side may not be included in between the two angles. If I ask you why, how it is possible, angle side rule is there, how we can write this particular rule, or why we can write, if I ask you why, the answer is straight away, because we all know that according to angles sum property of triangle, that is sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So now if in two triangles the sum, say if in two triangles, say A, B, C, and this is P, this is Q, and this is R. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, say this angle A is 60 degree. This angle P is also 60 degree. So this angle Q is 40 degree. This angle B is also 40 degree, and the side AC is 4 centimeter, and this side is also PR is also 4 centimeter in length. Now, as per this angle side criteria, we have the angle A is equal to angle B. We have angle A is equal to angle P. Both are 60 degree in measurement, and this angle B is equal to angle Q as per our assumption. Angle B is equal to angle Q. Both are 40 degree, and apart from this one side, AC and PR both are equal. AC and PR both are equal. If I observe this AB side and this PR side are not included in between angle A and angle B, and angle P and angle Q respectively. Now if I ask you how can we say that angle side rule exists, or how it is possible to use angle side rule? Because we all know that sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. That is, if I add angle A, angle B and angle C, it will give us the total measurement of 180 degree, right? So if this triangle, the sum of the three angle is 180 degree, then what we can say, that this triangle will also measures the sum of the three angles, that is P, Q, R. Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R will also gives us 180 degree. Now according to that, I will straight away get that angle C. I can get the value of angle C and angle R, which will be equal in measure. So what about this particular angle? If this measures 60 degree and this measures 40 degree, 60 plus 40 is equal to 100 degree, and this angle C will also be 100 degree. Like that, we will have R angle will also be 100 degree. That means automatically, if two angles of a triangle are equal, automatically the third angle will be equal to each other. That's why we can say, we can use this particular theorem, because automatically this triangle will definitely going to match or coincide with this triangle, because the two angles are equal. So automatically the third angle will also be equal. That means both triangles are identical. So that's why this particular rule exists. That means angle side rule exists. Okay. So here this rule can be used where the sides is not included in between the two angles. If the side like this, the figure that I have drawn on the board for triangle ABC, here the side AC is not included in between the angle A and angle P. Like that, similarly, this particular side, that is PR side, is not included in between angle P and angle Q. Although it's not included in between the two angles, still we can say that these two triangles are congruent because of this particular rule, angle side rule. As I told, how it is possible? Because we know that sum of the triangle is 180 degree. So if two angles measures this much equal, then third angles of one triangle will automatically equal to that third angle of the other angle. So that's two figure will definitely going to look alike. That means both are what will be identical. And if we are going to mount this particular triangle on this particular triangle, both are going to be identical, both are going to coincide. Okay, so like that we will have, these are the various rules that I have discussed in the last class, and in today's class I have discussed about angle side rule. Okay, now based on this rule we will have different questions. We will have a few questions in your exercise by using this particular rules, that is wherever the rule suits according to the given information, that is side rule, all the three sides has to be equal with the one triangle with the other. Here side angle side, two sides of one triangle has to be equal with two sides of other triangle, and the angle included between the two sides of one triangle has to be equal with the other triangle. Like that we will have angle side angle rule, and just now we have discussed about angle side rule. So these are the four rules that we have got. And by using these rules, apart from this, we will have few rules, one more rule that I'm going to discuss in later on. Okay, so now with the help of this particular rules, we are going to solve a few questions from our book. So now, well, for solving those questions, we need to make sure that we are thorough with these rules, and we have to identify the appropriate figure, and we have to identify that value, data, informations properly. Okay. So until or unless you are not going to identify the various data or informations, you will not be able to solve the questions. So first of all, we have to make sure that we are good at identifying the given things. We are good at identifying the focusing the questions. So make sure about that at the beginning. So now we are going to solve a few questions from exercise. So let us move to exercise now. Just have a look at your book and look at the question number 1 from exercise 7.1. Exercise 7.1, the very first question, you can see that, you can observe the question that, the question is, in quadrilateral ABCD, AC equal to AD and AB bisect angle A, see figure 7.16, so that triangle ABD is congruent with triangle ABC is congruent with triangle ABD. Then the question is there, what can you say about BC and BD? So this is one very simple question. First of all, you just see the figure. ABCD is a quadrilateral. So let me draw the figure first. ABCD is a quadrilateral. So this is the quadrilateral ABCD. Here ABCD is the quadrilateral. Here you can see that the quadrilateral is divided into two triangles, the upper triangle and the below triangle. This triangle is divided by the side AB, which is the common arm for both the triangles. This particular side, this AB side, is the common side for the upper triangle as well as the below triangle. So, in congruence from questions in triangles, if we are able to observe this type of thing, common things, straight away we have to identify it properly. That is, here in this case, for both the triangles, this AB side is the common side. We need to use it afterwards. You just see how I am going to use. Okay. So now in this question, according to the given question, the data informations are given. What are the various data and all informations are provided? We just need to look at. So first of all, in quadrilateral ABCD, what is given? In quadrilateral ABCD, AC is equal to AD is given. So this AC side is equal to AD side. When you talk about AC side, this AC side belongs to the upper triangle. So let's see here. This AC side belongs to the upper triangle. That is, I'm talking about triangle ACD. So that means this particular triangle, the upper triangle, this AC side, I'm repeatedly telling that this AC side belongs to the upper triangle, whereas this AD side belongs to the lower triangle. That means already I told that this side divided the two quadrilateral two triangles, where AC side belongs to the upper triangle and this AD side belongs to the lower triangle. Apart from this, it is given that AB bisect angle A. This AB bisect angle A means this AB side bisect this angle. Angle A means this complete angle. That means, say this is angle A, this is angle A, this AB side bisects this angle. That means this angle A is divided into two equal parts by the line joining A and B, by this particular line AB. Okay, so that means the upper angle means this angle CAD is equal to angle DAB, right? Why these two angles are equal? Because this line bisect the angle. Bisect means the angle is divided into, bisecting the angle means the angle is divided into two equal parts. That means the upper part is equal to the lower part. That means the upper angle, that means CAD is equal to angle DAB. Both are angle equal angles according to the question. So let's note down the given thing first. Whatever the given things is there, you just note it down. So question number one, let's note it down, the given things, what are the given data. First of all, it is given that AC is equal to AD. This AC is equal to AD is given. Along with that, it is told that, it is given that AB bisect angle A. AB bisect angle A. So what is the meaning of that? AB bisect angle A means, that is, AB bisect angle A means, as I told you, that this particular angle and this angle A is divided into two equal parts, the upper part and the lower part. The name of the two angles are CAB, angle CAB, that is angle CAB is equal to angle DAB. So these are the given informations. Okay, these are the two given information. What we need to show, we have to show that. What we need to show? We need to show that triangle ABC is congruent with triangle ABD. Triangle ABD. These two triangles are congruent. Okay, apart from this, one question has been asked, what can you say about BC and BD? Later on I will tell what can we say about BC. What can we say about BC and BD? We will talk this one later on. Let's see how can we show that these two triangles are congruent. Okay, now let us see the two figures and let us see the given information. It is given that two triangles are means, as I told earlier, the upper triangle and the lower triangle. In the upper triangle, this AC side is equal to AD side. It is given. That means this side belongs to the upper triangle and this side belongs to the lower triangle. Two sides are given. Then this angle, that means the upper one angle, that is CAB is equal to DAB. Both the angles are equal. So two angles I already got. What are the two data I got? We have to make sure about we have to remind the rules that I discussed about the various congruence rule. What are those rules? Side angle, side angle, side angle, side, side, side. So based on the given information or based on the figure, we have to identify. First of all, all the things are given only, just we have to identify first. So let's see here, in triangle ACD and triangle ABD, what I can write? Say in triangle ABC. Now what I can, this is the procedure for showing. Let's see here, in triangle ABC and triangle ABD. Just take this two triangle and write what are the equal parts. You write one triangle, the parts of one triangle has to be equal with the parts of other triangle according to the rule, congruence criteria. So now let's see here, AC is equal to AB. This is the given data, given both the two sides belongs to two triangles. Next, apart from this, angle CAB is equal to angle GAB. This is also given. Okay. Now let's see here. Already I got two data. What are that? Side angle. I got one side, one angle. Now look at the figure. Side angle. What I need, according to the rule, I got side angle. Now if I am able to get one side, then I can easily say that both the triangles are congruent. Now I just need one more side. I got one side, one angle. Now I just need one side such a way that the angle has to be included between the two sides. Now what should I write now? Next one is, I can write, as I told at the beginning itself, this AB side is common for the both triangles. That means the length of AB side for triangle ABC and for triangle ABD both are same. That's why this is the common thing. As I told you, suppose in a given figure, if you observe any common things, whether it is side or angles, straight away you have to observe it properly. Now in this case, this AB side is common. Now the criteria has been fulfilled. So later on, the third that I can write that AB side is equal to AB side. This is common. This is common for both the triangle. Okay. So now you can see the criteria has fulfilled. That is side, this is side, this is angle, and this is side. For the lower triangle also, this is side, this is angle, this is side. So as far as side and side angle, side criteria, I can say that both the triangles are congruent. Therefore, I can say that triangle ABC is congruent with triangle ABD. Okay, so this is how we can show that two triangles are congruent. The rule I have used here, side angle side rule. Okay, so the very first question is very simple one. Just make sure that you are able to identify the given information according to the figure and match it with the proper rules. Now here in this, for solving this question, I have used the rule side angle side rule, where the two data are given as equal only. In the question itself it is given. Most of the time you will get it in the question itself. So try to read the question properly with the figure, along with the figure. Okay. So now I have got that both the triangles are equal. Okay. Now let's look at the second part of this question. We have been asked, what can you say about CAB and BD? What can you say about BC and BD? As I told in the last class itself, if two triangles are congruent, if you are able to show that two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding part will automatically equal. Then the corresponding part will definitely equal, because the two figures are congruent, means both the figure will be identical. That means in this case we will have this BC side belongs to the upper triangle and this BD side belongs to the lower triangle. That's why BC will be equal to BD according to the CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle, because this BC side corresponds to BD side. So the last part of the question can be written as, we can write, since these two triangles are similar, therefore we can write. So we can write, what we can write? BC is equal to BD. They asked us, what can you say about BC and BD? Therefore we can write, so BC is equal to BD. Why? CPCT, because these are corresponding part of congruent triangles. CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangles. So this is how we have to show that two triangles are congruent. Okay. So this question is a bit simpler one. Try to understand the question properly. Just think it out. Try to identify the given information. Try to identify the figure properly. Just note, make sure about the rule, that you are familiar with the rule, and appropriately use the rule with the given information and with the figure. Okay. So this is how we can solve. So that is how we have to solve the questions. So this is the complete solution for question number 1. So just solve it with, just try to solve it with, by keeping your mind patient. Okay, try to understand the question properly and try to solve it like this. So once again I'm telling you the rule that I have used here, side angle side. Okay, according to the given information I have matched the data and accordingly appropriately I solve the question. Okay, so this is how we have to solve. Okay, thank you.